Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today's Web Update. I'm Kelsey Bemis. With warm temperatures slowly on the rise, farmers around the area come to Waverly for one of the largest horse sales ever. Cedar Valley Today's Jesse Keelman found out how this annual gathering helps farmers prepare for the summer.
As the weather slowly warms up, farmers are able to look ahead to summer. For a lot of people, that process includes attending the Waverly Horse Sale, which started Tuesday and will run through Friday. The Waverly Horse Sale happens twice a year and is the largest horse sale in the nation. It started in 1947, and since then has welcomed many visitors to the area. Everstead of Wisconsin and Roger Lovestead of Decorah both say they've been attending the sale for about 50 years. Roger remembers some of the early days of the sale.
It's tradition. I've been coming here for about 50 years. Arnold Hexum was a fine friend of mine that started it, and he had a big circus tent down here that we used to have the horse sales in, and did a lot of business with him.
While Homer explained why he enjoyed the sale so much.
This is the greatest horse sale in the country. They're probably one of the biggest and well managed, and we really like it out here.
Horse sale can be fun even if you're not looking to buy a horse. For Cedar Valley Today, I'm Jesse Keelman.
Police say they have found no signs of foul play in the death of a Waterloo woman whose body was found Sunday afternoon. According to the Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier, the official cause of death for 53-year-old Sharon Creighton hasn't been determined. The state's medical examiner's office has found nothing in their autopsy on Monday. She was reported missing Sunday morning and later found in the afternoon by workers in the workyard at Custom Pallet Wood Services. Faculty positions in the Tripola School District could be in danger. The school board plans to meet in April to discuss budget cuts that would reduce the amount of teachers, staff, and bus routes. The total amount money would add up to over $200,000. This comes after a couple years of discussion amongst the school board.
Just because we're reducing does not mean that we're not financially sound. What it means is we are trying to stop, because we've lost $450,000 over the last 10 years. We're trying to, because we're not getting that money, we have to reduce some of our expenses.
Waverly resident Arlene Howley has always been passionate about writing and history. Jeannie Etzen tells us how her story is coming to the big screen 4 decades after writing it.
I'm not terribly ambitious. You know, it's just like, we have a good life, whatever.
At the age of 84, Arlene Hawley never imagined her 1970s play would turn her into a movie writer.
Anyway, I came upon this story and wrote it. Yep.
Hawley penned a script which has recently been turned into a documentary drama called Sons and Daughters of Thunder.
I think I said I was working on one about Frederick Douglass. It wasn't going, but in the process I came upon this story. So I elaborated on it, of course.
Hawley based the historical piece on the true events of the anti-slavery debates at Cincinnati's Ohio Lane Theological Seminary in 1834. But Hawley's own history is just as interesting as the stories she writes. Hawley first began writing while serving as a teacher in the Philippines. After several years of missionary work and traveling, Hawley married her husband, Kent.
During our second year of marriage, she was writing this libretto for the opera in New York. And so I began to say, yeah, she's going to be a writer.
As the couple moved around the world, Hawley continued to put pen to paper. Kent supported his wife's passion and now serves as the producer for her first film.
I was really quite excited because I thought she never got proper recognition once she got back here in Iowa.
Now settled in Waverly, the pair reflects on how, in just their lifetime, history has changed.
I mean, how far have we come? An African-American president, which is, to me, very exciting, very. But the old days were kind of rough.
But for the Hawleys, the most important story in history is their own.
Well, we've been married for 58 years, did I say? No. 58 years, so he thinks for me sometimes when I forget.
Sons and Daughters of Thunder is slated for release in 2015 and will screen throughout the U.S. in independent theaters and film festivals. It will be released nationally on DVD with broadcast on PBS stations to follow. Thanks again for watching the Cedar Valley Today Web Update. We'll see you again on Friday. Have a great day.